Welcome to another episode of California Crazy. My name is Jennifer and welcome to Sweet Home, California. Today I'm going to go in depth on SB Bill 866. This is one of the 10 that the People's Convoy left DC for to come back to California. As of today, they are in Texas, I believe, so they're making really good time. I think they left last Wednesday. Um, so they're getting here quicker than they went over in the first place. So anyhow, they left DC without necessarily changing anything on a national level, uh, because they thought that what is proposed here in California is so egregious that it needed to have some more light shown on it. So I would really appreciate if you would comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't been already, and share this video not just with people in California, but throughout the country, because unfortunately a lot of times what starts off in California doesn't just stay here in California. It spreads like a cancer to the rest of the country. So that's why the truckers have left DC to come back to California to try and shine a light on this and prevent these things from ever being enacted in the first place, because the things that are going on a national level, they're already there. And of course, we do want the national mandates to be ended and the national state of emergency to be ended. But unfortunately, those are things that are already in place. This is something that's more important right now to stop new laws from being enacted, even at the tail end of this thing. So anyhow, let me go ahead and I will show you my screen. I will also put a link in the description so that you can keep an eye on these bills as well. So it's you just put in the search here, put that in as bill number SB 866, and then it comes up here. It'll also tell you, when it was originally published. This came about March 9th. The current status. It tells you who the authors are. The lead authors were Senator Weiner and Pan, co-author Wick, additional co-authors. The topic here is about minors and the jab consent. First day in print, though, was February 20th, so I'm a little confused as how these dates were. Oh, last date amended was 3/9/22. Current location, it's in the Senate Judiciary Committee. Let me see if there's any other information on it. So it doesn't have any other information as to where it's going after this. So, but anyhow, let's go ahead and read what the text of this has to say. I'm going to limit my commentary on this because of the channel that I am on, but I will continue on Rumble and Locals. So continue over there. Okay? Links will be in the description below. All right, so say SB 866 as amended, and this is about minors and vaccine consent. It says, existing law prescribes various circumstances under which a minor may consent to their medical care and treatment without the consent of a parent or guardian. These circumstances include, among others, authorizing a minor 12 years of age or older who may have come into contact with an infectious, contagious, or communicable disease to consent to medical care related to the diagnosis or treatment of the disease, if the disease or condition is one that is required by law or regulation to be reported to the local health officer, or is related to sexually transmitted disease, as may be determined by the state public health officer. This bill would additionally authorize a minor 12 years of age or older to consent to vaccines that meet specified federal agency criteria. The bill would authorize a vaccine provider as defined to administer a vaccine pursuant to the bill, but not authorize the vaccine provider to provide any service that is otherwise outside the vaccine provider's scope of practice. So this then says, the people of the state of California do enact as follows. Section 1, Section 6931 is added to the Family Code to read. And then this is paragraph 6931A. A minor 12 years of age or older may consent to a vaccine that is approved by the United States Food and Drug Administration and meets the recommendations of the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices of the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention without the consent of the parent or guardian of the minor. B. An authorized vaccine provider may administer a vaccine pursuant to subdivision A for purposes of this section. Quote, authorized vaccine provider, unquote, means a person licensed pursuant to Division 2, commencing with Section 500 of the Business and Professions Code, or a clinic or health facility licensed pursuant to Division 2, commencing with Section 1200 of the Health and Safety Code, or any other provider authorized by the state. This section does not authorize a vaccine provider to provide a service that is otherwise outside the vaccine provider's scope of practice. And that is it for YouTube. So if you'd like to hear my commentary on that, follow me below in Rumble and Locals. As for now, goodbye YouTube!